What does your process look like when you're planning out an engineer's day? You have to take in real-time traffic alerts, for example, if they've got 3 or 4 lifts to get to. What does that process look like for you?
So we're trying to keep it as simple as possible. We can look at postcodes.
Mm.
So our postcodes is our get to. So we can look at our postcodes and go, right, RG postcodes, they can get to each other within the lifts for 40 minutes on a bad day. If on a good day, you're probably looking at 25 to 30 minutes. So we know we can
Mhm.
plan in 3 guaranteed services. And with that, we have call-outs. So when a lift breaks down, when there's entrapment or anything like that, we have to attend them that day or 24 hours. Again, goes back to their contract, what they're willing to
Mm.
upfront for us to do. So we've got to also take that into consideration. We might plan then to do three services in a short space, but they might end up getting 3 call-outs, which
Sure.
then drag them from that
Sure, yeah.
postcode to a postcode that's 40 minutes away and then back an hour and a half the other way. So it becomes very fluid. They'll go to their first service, they'll get a call-out. Most call-outs we get around 4 hours, so they can at least finish that first service. And it's trying to get, so when they get that next call-out, is that service due for that lift?
Sure.
Mm.
So being more fluid on the day is going, okay, you've gone to the call out there. Is the service due? Yes. Here you go. Here's a service. Let's not leave site just yet. I know you've got lift working. You've got another call out. You've got 3 hours left to get there. Let's
Sure.
get that service done there. So it ticks that box straight away. So we're not wasting that time in the journey. And the fuel and time is the biggest
Mm.
thing. Wasting time going from A to B to C to D, then going back to A to finish what you started. If you're already there, let's do the job.
Sure.
Yeah. And how are you tracking all this? How are you building that schedule? Have you got a certain tool that you use? Is it all manually based?
So it is manually currently it's manually based. They are in the process of Stannah Group in the process of changing their software and moving to a more automated service, but it's not there yet. So at the minute it's very much we have admin staff who every month will go through and they'll plan our engineers month. They'll schedule all the work in, and then it moves it as and when on the day or after the day as we need to. So at the minute it's a very manual intervention. I come from Openreach where everything was all delivered.
Yeah, of course.
Engineer signs on. There's your 4 jobs. Crack on for the day. And it was all they'd send a job back and it'd float back straight back into the system. If it needed rebooked, it'd go back to the provider to rebook it. It wouldn't. Now I'm having to ring customers and email customers personally to go, sorry, we couldn't make it.
Sure.
When can we come?
So you currently manage the whole operations on spreadsheets? Is that the right?
No, we have a system, but it's just for me, it's very clunky from where I've come from.
Okay.
It's not as modern as it could be.
What's your biggest pain points of that system in terms of using it for certain processes?
It's a lot of button clicking.
Right.
For the sake of button clicking. If an engineer doesn't do something, I can't just quickly go in and press the button, or he
Sure.
can't
Right.
go back. He can't go back on and press the button.
Sure.
I've got to spin the job round, send it back to him,
Sure.
and do it that way. Like if he missed a form off, for example, like a mandatory form, if it wasn't on the job originally, I can't then just send him the form.
Sure.
I've got to send him the whole job back to fill in the form to send the job back again.